So this is a very disturbing video for me. I just seen it late last night, and it's a father body slam and arrested by cops for taking suspicious early morning walk with a 6-year-old son. So I'm about to play this, and we're going to go over it, but this is wild when you actually think about it. It's 2 minutes and 19 seconds, just a gentleman walking with his son, and y'all going to see what happened.
Any specific location? Okay. Is this your son?
Yes.
All right. Hey, what's your name?
You can tell him your name.
All right. What's your name, sir?
Johnny.
Johnny. All right. All right, Johnny. Where you coming from?
Just walking around.
Just walking around?
Yeah.
All right. Enjoying this weather?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, we're checking up on you, man. You know?
Just walk around. What the heck is this deal?
Found it a little bit suspicious, you know. So,
What?
just walking around.
Walking around is a little bit suspicious?
I mean, technically not really, but I mean it is pretty early in the morning. Just wondering what was going on.
That's what we do. We get up early in the morning.
You got your ID on you?
What do I need an ID for?
Because I just asked you for it.
I don't need to show my ID.
Okay, if you don't give me your ID, I'm going to take you to jail for failure to identify, because I've identified that you've been walking around down here at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah, we do that.
No, you're not. Give me your ID.
I don't have my ID on me because it's at the house.
Okay, what's your name and date of birth?
Huh?
What's your name and date of birth?
I don't know, but you can't run. I don't have. This is a state where I don't have to show my ID.
Turn around.
You're gonna do this in front of my son?
Yeah, turn around.
Are you serious?
Yeah, turn
This
around.
is my son. Let me bring my son home first.
No, turn around now.
Bro, you need here, let me videotape this real quick. I want this on video. What are you doing to my son? Bro, this is fucked up. Son, it's okay?
It's good.
Bro, I promise you're gonna pay for this.
You think?
Yeah, I promise you that. We're walking around, there's nothing suspicious, I've done nothing criminal. I don't have my ID on me, I told you that.
And what did I tell you?
And you just slammed me on the ground because I was trying to record. What are you rolling me on the ground for?
It's gonna be okay.
Dude, this is ridiculous. Man, look what you're doing to my fucking son. There's my phone right there, too.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Hey, buddy. He's just gonna find out who he is, all right? And then,
Family, this hit hard to me because I have a 4-year-old son, and I live in a country where it's nothing but open area, gravel, where I can walk, and nothing is illegal about walking in the morning with your kid. You don't know what type of schedule this man is on, what type of schedule the kid is on. The kid probably want to go to the store, go to the gas station, get some. We don't know whatever the situation. Him walking at 6 in the morning is not average, it's not fully normal, but it's not suspicious because he wasn't somebody done call in and say he was in my backyard looking around. The boy looked like a kid that is taken care of. He got some shoes on. He got some clothes on. He don't look raggedy. And the man looked like a regular dad. And first, he was like, man, there's something wrong with walking. And then the other cop was like, technically not really. So you can tell one cop realized this is stupid. The other cop was just on a ego trip. If you don't give me your name, wherever it is, brother, I'm not doing nothing illegal. I don't have to give you my name. So now it's just, I'm about to take you to jail in front of your son. The gentleman that got arrested, he handled it like a G. Handled it like a G. Your kid is now traumatized. And what makes it worse, if you look in the comments, you got a different report what we will watch. He's like, my son has been a police officer for the last 2 Halloweens. For the rest of his life, F the police. That's where his mindset is at, because I already seen, like, we wasn't doing nothing wrong. Kids just like, what happened?
Says he's received hundreds of complaints. We got a bunch of them here in our newsroom as well, but the city says it is not budging on putting those officers on leave, that is until OSBI at least concludes their case.
I want this on video.
This arrest during a morning walk is one that John Sexton said violated his rights and traumatized his 6-year-old.
He's been a cop for Halloween for the last 2 years. That's what he's been wanting to be when he grows up. That's what he says, and now he's scared of him.
OSBI is still investigating the use of force case, but in the meantime, viewers have sent KOCO 100 messages, emails, and phone calls, complaints, and other cases involving one of those officers.
It's just sad that it's taken so many years.
And we're not the only ones.
We've had over 200 phone calls this weekend.
While it's not his department, the Blaine County Sheriff is calling for both officers involved to be taken off the streets while OSBI works its case. Concern for the community.
I can
100%. You got to take them off the streets because y'all is waiting to execute somebody because y'all are just picking on innocent people at this point. Listen to what this officer say.
Understand why they feel the way that they do because of hearing that child scream is one of the hardest things.
The sheriff says that officer has a history of other complaints as well, including from his former colleagues.
The deputies that were underneath him, they had lost faith in him as their leader.
Yeah.
And so I demoted him back. Later,
The officer ended up.
So this sheriff is coming out, showing his face on TV, saying my man already had problems. Why is he a police officer? Why is he still a cop? Fire that man.
Into a position that wasn't with the public, then ended up leaving the sheriff's office, eventually leading him to a position with Watonga PD.
It was extremely disturbing.
We spoke with criminal defense attorney Aaron Easton. He offered us insight as he was also a police chief in California. Easton says a lot of times law enforcement bounce between departments because complaints are harder to track down, even though there's a database for them.
I think the issue is when it comes to internal investigations, personnel files for law enforcement officers and people in many other fields, those are tough to crack sometimes. And so this gentleman's probably on some of those databases internally with one or more city, state, county jurisdictions.
The city of Watonga gave us a statement saying they take the allegations seriously and they'll follow state law when it comes to personnel while the OSBI investigates.
Is there any further comment you guys would like to make? Press release. All right. Would you guys like to do any interviews or anything? No. Thank you so much.
And I did just circle back with OSBI. They still have no updates so far, and they're not saying anything in the investigation until things conclude. So we're going to continue circling back with them as well with the city of Watonga. As always, you can stay with KOCO, and we'll update you as soon as we get some more information.
If you live in this community, you need to be calling nonstop and demanding to get both of them off the streets. Because what happens is that first cop, well, the one that was recorded on the first video, you can't see his face, we all seen that he wasn't with the shenanigans. He wasn't with the shenanigans. You hear it in his voice. But for you not stepping up and being a man and checking your other police officer, now you in the shit with him. Because we want you fired too, because you didn't stop him. You didn't do us right. We need you out of there because you're one of the people that see something wrong and don't say nothing. We don't want you on the street, so you're just as guilty as him. Get both of them out of there. That's crazy. What's your thoughts in the comments about that?